I have talked to some of the older fighters from other countries. So we did do a project on a French resistance fighter, Jean Paul, and he actually lives in Florida now. He moved over here probably about 40 years ago or so. But his dad was a hairstylist. Of
There we
course, he's from France. His dad's a hairstylist, right? Um, so he grew up in Paris, and he got captured by German forces who were taking him off to a concentration camp, and in almost a movie script style, jumps off of the moving train. Uh, gets German machine guns aimed at him, shot at. He's able to escape at 15 years old in the French underground, and then he becomes a resistance fighter, blowing up tanks, slitting guys' throats. He was mostly a courier, but he was also killing guys for sure at 15, 16 years old. Sneak attacks, ambushes, blowing up Nazi supply depots. I mean, he had an incredible story. And so that was a really awesome project. And I presented him with a Veterans Project shirt, and I was gonna make it out in the France colors, and I sent it to him. He's like, "I want an American shirt. Are you kidding me?" Like he was so grateful for us. And the last battle of one of the last battles of World War II, there were catastrophic casualties. I can't remember. It started with an M, but it was a battle where the French resistance was involved, and it was a massive battle. And anyways, he fought alongside the 75th Ranger Regiment. They actually had to go through Ranger training before the battle, and so they were forced kind of through a quick pipeline of Ranger training, and then he was fighting along the 75th in World War II in that last battle, and he survived, and he came back to France and was a hairdresser himself for a long time. Yeah, became a hairdresser just like his dad, and then the Navy knew that he had a very special set of skills, which he spoke French and he spoke Arabic very fluently. So he got accepted into some Navy pipeline, super secret stuff that he couldn't even talk about now, which is wild because a lot of that stuff is declassified by now. But there was stuff that's still classified on the books about some of those French resistance fighters that moved to America, and he was a part of that pipeline. And he worked for the Navy for the Special Warfare Department for I think it was like 30 years or so. So yeah, he couldn't talk too much in detail about that, but the stories he had were pretty incredible. And he sent some amazing photos of him as a kid with his parents, dressed in the usual French way, and like the in front of the Eiffel Tower, and just like such stuff that even on the American side or on the French side I had never seen before. I'd seen these old pictures on the American side, but seeing it from the French perspective was pretty incredible.